G'day, welcome to Balcony TV, Cairns. I'm ALETA, and here we are at the Airlie Beach Festival of Music, and look who we've run into.
Hello.
Oh, it's good to have him here, proponent of country rock and doing so well on the scene already. It's Ben Ransom.
G'day.
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Great to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us. What song are you going to play for us today?
And to do a new song from the new album, it's called Beautiful World. I couldn't think of a better place to do it.
It certainly is a beautiful world. Let's hear it, Ben.
My whole life had left me jaded, like a grindstone to my soul. I packed my bags and then departed to find my way in this beautiful world. I'd count the miles on the roads that I traveled, and endless places that I've been. Look through clouded eyes of a blind man, and the more I saw, the less I had seen. And these days are all we're given, and these days are meant for us to make the most of all this beautiful world. Oh, it's a beautiful world. In town, I sang a new song. Love was all it took to change my mind, and there'll be no regrets when ghosts are all that's left. I'll be glad I did it my way, took a chance and just hit the highway of life, where everything'll be alright. And these days are all we're given, and these days are meant for us to make the most of all this beautiful world. Oh, it's a beautiful world.
It's much more of a beautiful world now, Ben, now that you've sung this song to us here on Balcony TV.
Thank you very much.
Look, it's wonderful to have you here, and I know that you've actually been, doing really well on the scene. You've already been a #1 artist on the country charts.
Yes.
6 weeks at #1. That's
true, yeah.
Pretty tall
that was
feat.
for the first single from the new album, and it was called Let's Go Driving.
Yeah.
And it was a fun song.
You're currently recording that. Well, it's not ready yet, but it'll be out in 2018.
That's right. Yeah, we're just about finished. It's all the recording is finished. It's off to mastering next, and it'll be ready for January 2018.
Fantastic. In the meantime, you've got a couple out, including a little live recording there as well.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the in between.
In betweenies, yeah, between the so I got my debut album out. That was a few years ago, and then we put out a little live recording, and the new one, Ben Ransom 101, is the second studio album, which we've been working on for like about 18 months. Yeah. You know how it is being a muso.
Yeah. Now you're based in Sydney. Is that where you grew up?
That's right. Yeah. I grew up in a place called Toongabbie.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Toonie.
Yes, I did have my auntie and uncle from there. Used to visit Toongabbie now and again.
There you go.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to like your music, how did you get into playing, and what are your influences?
I can answer that. My cousin came over. We had this old guitar that we used to play the drums on the back of. Actually, it was Dad's old guitar, and we thought it was great. We'd bang the back of it, and I realised, oh no, there's
strings on the front.
And my cousin came over. It was one Christmas, and I was probably about 12, 13 at the time, and he started playing this 12-bar blues, and I thought, wow, that's cool. I want to learn the guitar, and so that's how it kind of started.
Yeah.
It's just sort of rippled on from there.
So with your style of music, I know that you have actually already toured around. You've played in other bands and toured around over in Europe and done a lot of stuff, even pub rock and all that kind of stuff. So where you're at now, how did you end up down this road?
Well, it's funny. It seems like the country music genre is sort of so broad and diverse, and I found it wasn't so much that I wanted to pursue that particular genre. The style that I was doing kind of came in under that umbrella and sort of got not pushed in that direction, but that's where I found a fan base, and so that's kind of how I ended up in the country genre.
Yeah, sure. And obviously that's opened the doors for you, because you've already been a finalist for the Toyota Star Maker a couple of times in last year, the Southern Stars.
2011, 2012 I was in Star Maker, and then Southern
Which, for
Star
those who don't know,
winner.
is a really big comp, especially in country music.
2016 Southern Star Awards. Picked up an award there, which is good.
Yeah.
It's always nice, but it's all about the music.
Exactly.
You can have a cabinet full of trophies, but it's just about the music.
But I suppose it's still nice to wake up and say, "Hey, you're number one on the charts today."
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. It'll help pay the bills.
It will. So, what else is happening in the future? You'll be touring, obviously, to support the album.
Yeah. So the album, as I mentioned, comes out in January, and then what we'll do is we're in the process of putting a tour together now, and so that'll kick off sort of February, March. We've got the Sydney Country Music Festival, which is a big one happening again down in Sydney, and so glad that that's back, and then we'll be heading all over the countryside.
Yeah, awesome. Well, look, once again, it's been wonderful to have you here on the balcony. Thank you so much for taking the time out to drop in and visit us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben Ransom. And, of course, a big thanks to the Anchor Bar here at the Whitsunday Terraces, to NQ Music Press in Cairns, to Travel Beats at Elixir Bar in Cairns, the Billabong in Kuranda, and, of course, Airlie Beach Festival of Music. Thank you, and join us next time on Balcony TV Cairns.